Okay, so it's already 8:30, so we shall now start. Let's begin this day with a prayer. So, let's put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for this day. Thank you for giving us opportunity to survive the things that we're going through, and also bless the students of mine with financial knowledge all throughout their focus. Yes, in Jesus' name, amen. Hi everyone, kamusta? So we're still admitting or accepting um, students. I hope that you are safe on your home after the earthquake kagabi. Good morning, Randy. So for those who are still who just came in just this time, go to your Facebook and please answer or select an option in your on the pop quiz 1 and 2. So doon nyo, hindi yun graded ha, but that will be part of our lecture later. Okay, so shall we start? I think we're okay. Can you see my presentation? Uh, can you comment if sige, share start na. Okay, so welcome by the way to our first lesson for this school year 2020-2021. So I'll be your first teacher for this school year, I guess. I would like to apologize if you have not yet connected or attended the synchronous class for your first year, the 7:30 class, because as of this moment, the you're still fixing the schedules for your check-in. But nevertheless, this afternoon, today, you'll receive a notification or a link to your FB groups for your general education subject. So that's why you have to stay tuned and be online and get connected to our groups, because this that will be our portal for announcements. So this is actually a CC 101 Introduction to Computing class. So pumapasok. See, I have 19 students, so I shall go back. Twenty. Okay, so Unit 1, the world of computing. So Lesson 1 is the growth mindset. There's a hashtag attitude. So I'll explain that attitude hashtag later. Okay, so why is it Unit 1? In a semester, we divided the entire 18 weeks to 6 units. So per unit, there are 3 lessons. Okay, Okay, there are 3 lessons in the unit. So this is going to be your first lesson. Don't worry, this is an introductory subject to the SIT. So I'll make it sure that you will start smoothly. I will not going to give you a electrocuted feeling because of technicalities and all. My purpose here is to give you a smooth transition from your senior high school to the college life. Kasi hindi naman madali yung um, kaganapan na yun because college life is different. So that is why our first lesson is about growth mindset. So, by the way, my name is Sir Hamir El Yego. I'm your instructional coach, and at the same time, the program head for the Information Technology Education program. So, the course description of CC 101 Introduction to Computing is this course provides an overview of the computing industry and computing profession, including research and application in different fields. Okay. As an appreciation of computing in different fields such as biology, sociology, environment, and gaming, understanding ACM requirements, an appreciation of the history of computing, and knowledge of the key components of computer systems, organization and architecture, malware, computer security, internet, and internet protocols such as HTML4/5 and CSS. So, doon sa description niya, meron siya overview of computing industry and computing profession. Because we will no longer be discussing about Microsoft Office such as Word, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint kasi tapos na kayo dyan. So what we're trying to do now is I will introduce you to the expected job or career for PSIT graduate.
Oh,
So yun. So it will be very exciting na class because you'll be interviewing people online um, well, using your social media account. So, ganun. So, dapat meron kayong connection with the industry or with the community. So, you'll be doing also your research for IT. So, what we're going to do is, before, yung capstone project kasi is, it's it starts third year to fourth year. It's actually the terminal or the final requirement before you graduate. So it's an academic requirement. So this time, since a new curriculum, I wanted na hindi kayo hirapan na gumawa ng inyong capstone project or sa iba, ang tawag doon is thesis. So, sisimulan natin ang introduction ng capstone project sa first year hanggang sa umabot kayo doon sa proposal or completion ng inyong capstone project sa fourth year. So, in other words, your capstone project will be created in 4 years time. So, mahaba. So, don't worry. Marami pang mangyayari sa mga proposals niyo along the way. So, kailan namin ito sinimulan? As of now, the new curriculum is on its third year. So the third year students are now appreciating the beauty and the significance of starting the capstone project proposal noong first year because hindi sila nahirapan na mag-propose ng kanilang project at the same time in expanding the possibilities and looking for or maximizing the proposal. Parang mas mapapaganda pa nila yung proposal pagdating ng fourth year. Actually, capstone project starts second semester of third year. Kasi fourth year, second semester, ang estudyante is wala na talaga siyang subject. OJT na lang for 486 hours for the entire semester. Yun. So, modified hybrid class rules. Number 1, notify the instructional coach, that's me, if you cannot attend the synchronous session. Because there are times na masyado talaga mahina yung signal, so hindi kayo makaka-join na synchronous. But you can view the asynchronous video later when I upload it to my YouTube channel. Second is be an active participant. Always camera on. May I see? Camera on, please. Bakit camera on? Mahirap po magklase na wala akong estudyanteng nakikita. Yeah. There you go. O, diba? You have to know your classmates. O, paano natin makita ang classmates nyo pag hindi ka naka-camera on? Then, mic off during lecture and mic on after the lecture. Yun lang. Simple. So, first question. Pop quiz number 1. Were you forced to enroll in Davao Central College? Yes or no? So, let me see if anong mga answers nyo sa Facebook. Let me check. Okay. So I have 11 answers. Were you forced to study in the SIP? I have 13 answers for no. So wala pang answer sa yes. Sana may answer sa yes. And the next question is, yun na, nakita nyo na yung other question. Were you forced to study in the SIP? So, you have 11 answers for no. Okay. So, let me check later kung bakit nag-no ang answer. Wala pang yes. Sige. Now, it's very important that you know the reason and why is it that you enroll to a certain course. So, kasi mahirap naman na i-enter kayo ng college, tapos your heart is not with that course. So, tendency is you'll not be motivated to go to school to study because wala kang, parang hindi siya para sa'yo. But there are reasons and why is it or factors that influence college choice first for a certain course or school. Number 1 is geography. Okay. So, pinili nyo ang Davao Central College na maging school nyo, it's because malapit siya sa inyo. Ganun kasimple. It's accessible. Unlike kung magda-downtown kayo, you will have to struggle waking up in the morning or kung may face-to-face or kung may transaction kayo, you have to go to downtown just to do the transactions. You have to travel long, especially now that we have heavy traffic jam. Second is financial. We found that Davao Central College is cheaper compared to other schools. Pwede rin na mas cheaper ang other school, but because of geography, you'll find it na expensive pa rin because of your daily expense. Number three is academic excellence and reputation. You found out that Davao Central College, especially the IT department, um, is may reputation na in producing um, better graduates or just competitive graduates. Then, fourth is, ito yung mas common, parents and peers influence. So, pag yung parents mo na sinabi na doon ka mag-aral or ganito ang course mo, wala ka magawa kasi sila naman yung um, nagasto. And not unless if you're a self-supporting student. Peers naman, nakikita ko na marami sa inyo dito ang classmates na during senior high. So, I think crossing Bayabas. So, may I see? Um, may I see how many of you sa chat lang ha from crossing Bayabas. So, just say ano ba, crossing Bayabas. Just type crossing Bayabas in the chat box. Sige daw, okay? Tapos sir si Jeff. Sino pa? Si Denisa. Si Victor. So, nagsabot mo. Check. So, most probably, was si Bayabas si Sherwin. Jerwin Sean. So, sorry. So, most probably, during that time na nag-enroll kayo, your friends, o si Rani din, your friends, meron siguro na una na nag-enroll dito or during that time na nag-senior high school kayo, you're already talking about where to go to school sa college. So, yung part, yung BCC was part of your choice as a team or as a group. So, ganun. So, sa parents naman, wala tayong magawa. Kung si father or si mother, sinabi na wala tayong choice. You have to go to Davao Central College. Kasi, number one, dyan ako graduate. Number two, masyadong mahal ang pamasahe sa downtown. Yan yung pinakamalapit. Okay. Lastly is marketing. So as you can see, pag pumunta kayo sa ibang schools, sa labas ng school, ang daming tarpaulin. So that those are part of the marketing strategy. Yung iba naman is pumupunta mismo sa school, conduct a career guidance. So any of these five influences, the factors rather, might be one of your factors, the factor, the reason why you chose Davao Central College, specifically the BSIT course. Question number two, ay, three na pala, trivia time. Yeah. So I want you to, before I proceed to my next slide, I want you to type your answer. So what was my least favorite profession? So, nung college or about to graduate high school, and meron ako mga list of courses. Of course, no? Para alam ko kung ano bang, saan ba ako mag-enroll, ano ba kukunin ko. But what was my least, kumbaga nandun siya sa, kung sa top 10 pa, pang number 10 siya sa listahan. So, key in your answer sa chat box. And later on, I'll reveal the answer. Tingnan ko kung mayroong makakasagot ng tama. Sige daw. What was my least favorite profession or course before I entered college? So, during high school, ano yung hindi ko masyadong gusto ng course? Okay, type in your answers sa chat box, please. Wala tong choice ha, just make a guess. Tingnan natin. Sige daw. Wala pinag-answer. Ang question. Again, ang question. What was my least? Kumbaga, hindi na ko gusto kaayo nga profession or course before ko nag-enter sa college. Kaya, parang kwan ba? Kurso. Sige. Parang, hindi na ko mama nga. O sige, mo ni kwa. May nag-answer flight attendant. Nagkatawa ko. So, nag-answer si Joshua of engineering. Si criminology teacher. Education.
Saan yung loading? That's yung loading.
Criminology. Nagkatawa ko sa flight attendant. Sige, I'll go back to that later. So, I would like, I'm encouraging everyone to please participate to listen at least. Sige, I'll go back to my slide. But while grabe po ito. Isa lang, Jerwin. Isa lang, maliit. Bilisan. From top, from 10 na listahan, siya ang pang top 10. Sige. So later on, naging pa trivia ha. So let's now start with mindset. What is mindset? It's actually a mental attitude or inclination. When you say mental attitude, siya attitude po na ito. Pwede magbago-bago or depende sa mga gusto nito. So this particular definition came from Merriam Dictionary, Merriam-Webster Dictionary. So mindset, always remember that a mindset is a mental attitude or inclination. Now, we do have this what we call growth mindset. As you can see in our diagram, we have here, our goal is to have higher achievement. That's why we go to school because we wanted to elevate ourselves. Kumbaga, dati, pwede na walang direction yung life natin. Ano lang, parang sabay sa tama. But since we wanted na to elevate or to change our lifestyle or status in the society, we have to equip ourselves. I'm not saying that going to college is or graduating with a degree in college is an assurance that you will have better future. Because ang dami-daming college graduate na hindi nakapagtrabaho na maayos. Or may misalignment. Kumbaga, ano yung degree nila, hindi yun mismo ang naging trabaho nila after. So, but, sa panahon ngayon, ang daming mga opportunities that are looking for a college graduate. Now, it's too late na mayroong opportunity na ganito and then you're not graduate or you're not a college graduate, saka ka pa magde-decide na babalik ka sa school. So now is the time to equip yourself for you to be able to get higher achievement. And how to do that? First, I can get smarter. So, getting smarter, it doesn't mean na ang talino mo. Yeah. Getting smarter means that you are actually above the normal na thinking. So dati, 1 plus 1 lang ang kaya mo. Ngayon, 1 plus 1 is equals to A. Or 1 plus 1 is equals to 1. Parang ganon. Then, it needs higher degree of thinking for you to be able to justify the answer. So ganon. But how do you do that? There are two ways. First is you can go to this goal, learning is my goal. Kumbaga, ikaw yung tao na gustong matuto. Or doon ka mismo pupunta sa direction, effort makes me stronger. Pagsisikapan ko, kasing gahot-gahot, and I will do it. But as you can see in the diagram, isa lang yung patutunguhan nila if either you go to learning is my goal or effort makes you stronger. You'd be going through that. I spend more time and work harder before getting to higher achievement, getting that high achievement. So I'll explain to you what's learning is my goal. Iba kasi sa atin, o hindi lahat na nag-enroll sa BSIT ay marunong talaga sa computer or mahilig sa technology. So, itong mga estudyante na to, sila yung mga tao na I want to explore a new skill. So that's why I wanted to move on or enroll to BSIT. Kumbaga, I have zero knowledge with technology, but I wanted to learn. Right? So that's why nag-enroll kayo sa BSIT. Isa naman is efforts make stronger. Yung iba kasi is, yung parang ang foundation na sa technology is, grabe, meron na talaga skill, programming, meron na skill sa multimedia, networking, but you wanted that to make it na parang to get a degree out of it or to explore more about the possibilities of where can I or where you can actually use that skill. And that's why you do an effort, extra effort to escalate or elevate your skill to an IT skill onto a professional level. Now, you have to go through that. You spend more time and work harder because it's not easy in entering college. Number one, the type of treatment that you will get from your teacher or instructional coach is different from senior high. Kasi sa college, you have to do it on your own. That's why we are called instructional coaches because let's just like now I'm giving you inputs, but later on you'll have to um, create your own output. Then kami na lang yung mag-assess, mag-critic if okay siya or may i-improve. So we're giving feedback. Then after you do all those things, and actually it's a repetitive, iterative process, you'll get to that higher achievement. Higher achievement, I would like to emphasize this, it's not the cum laude, it's not the getting awards, but achievements when it comes to getting new knowledge, okay, compared to what you had before. Right. That's the growth mindset. Oh, trivia time. Before I will do the trivia time. So let me read muna the answers kanina. So, the question kanina is, what was my least favorite um, profession or course? So, engineering, no. Engineering parang nasa top 5. Maritime, wala na siya sa top 10. Pero, my least favorite na, uh, na profession is teacher. I really hate to become a teacher. You know why? Kasi we are family of teachers. My mother is a teacher. My my sister was a professor in a university. My aunts are teachers. Majority of my family are teachers. When I was a child, parang fed up na ako na every summer we are obliged with my mother to go to the school to clean the classroom and all. So that's why I thought that the teacher pala, pag teacher ka, dapat Always ka naglilinis ng classroom. Always ka nagde-decorate ng classroom. So, I don't like that. So, pero unfortunately, teacher ako ngayon. So, what happened? So, that will be part of the discussion later. So, seaman, wala na sa top 10 ng seaman. So, here's the next question. What was my dream profession before entering college? So, ano ba yung gusto kong profession or course before I entered college? But unfortunately, hindi siya nangyari. So, can you please key in your answers sa chat box? Let me see. Again, the question is, ano yung pinakagusto ko sana na course sa college but hindi siya nangyari? See that? Lawyer, gaming, hi, gaming, and security control, civil, doctor, criminology, balik-balik criminology. So, police, psychology, doctor, accounting, Bachelor of Science in Writing Transportation. Sige. So, I'll go back to that later. Accounting. Sige ha. So this time, we have two types of mindset. We have the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. So, saan ba kayo dito sa dalawa? So, kanina, in-explain ko na anong growth mindset. Now, I'll explain muna the fixed mindset. Sabi ng fixed mindset, yun yung mga tao na konti lang talaga ang chances na magbabago ang kanilang pananaw. Kumbaga, pag sinabi nila, ayaw kong kumain ng, ayaw kong kumain ng durian. Pag sinabi na ayaw kumain, parang lifetime na ayaw na talaga. Now, let's try to look at the figure now. So, dito, sa growth mindset, ang sinasabi dito is, failure is an opportunity to grow. While sa fixed mindset, its failure is the limit of my abilities. Magkaiba yun. Sa growth mindset, you accept or you expect failure in every step of the way. Because, as what they said, nobody is perfect. Perfection is boring. So, kahit gaano ka ka-ready sa iyong task, may failure talaga or papalpak talaga yan along the way. But you have to be ready on that. Even sa school, ang dami na nating palpak. Pero bakit tayo nakatayo pa rin after all those struggles? Pag fixed mindset naman, failure is the limit of my abilities. Kumbaga, tinitingnan mo yung failure mo as yun lang yung kaya ko. I can no longer extend my my knowledge or my skills. Hanggang doon na lang ako. Which is, parang, parang hindi siya bagay sa isang tao na gustong matuto or to get the higher achievement. Isa pa, sa growth mindset, ang sinasabi ito, I can learn to do anything I want. While dito sa fixed mindset, I'm either good at it or I'm not. Parang pag sinasabi, okay, meron tayong PE class. So sa PE class, meron talagang dancing. Eh alam mo naman na hindi ka marunong sumayaw. So anong gagawin mo? Either you fail or you dance. So pag ano ka doon ka sa growth mindset na side, so sasayaw ka no matter how hard the task is. But doon sa fixed mindset, a-absent ka na lang kasi hindi talaga pwede. Parang ayaw mo talaga sumayaw, ayaw mo pahiya. Doon sa growth mindset naman, challenges help me to grow. While sa fixed mindset, my abilities are unchanging. Kumbaga, ay sinasabi mo, mahina ako sa math. Ayaw ko na mag-aral ng math. or pag na-enroll ako sa math, first day pa lang, alam ko na nagbabagsak ako. Yun yung fixed mindset. Pero, yung pag-growth mindset naman, mag-aaral ako ng math para papasa ako. Mas maganda yun. Kaysa sa'yo sinasabi mo, alam ko na mahina ako sa math, babagsak talaga. Okay? Growth mindset. My effort and attitude determine my abilities. Fixed mindset. I don't like to be challenged. I can either do it or I can't. So, parang ito yung mga tao sa fixed mindset. Hindi sila pwedeng ilagay sa isang grupo kasi ayaw nilang mag-gel or ayaw nilang mag-participate or cooperate kasi ganito na talaga ako. While dito sa growth mindset, ina-accept nila kung ano yung mga darating pa ng challenges. Kumbaga, let's say for example, aabot na kayo sa punto na magtatrabaho na kayo. Kailangan nyo na makipag-usap sa isang high-ranking official. Anong gagawin nyo? Kung may fixed mindset kayo, iiyak naman kayo sa gabi kasi natatakot kayo na magsalita o makipag-usap sa tao na yun. But if you have growth mindset, that would be a very big challenge and later on an achievement on your part that you're able to talk to a person that is a high-ranking official or a celebrity or someone na hindi mo talaga maisip na one day makakapag-usap kayo. On. So that's what I call a higher achievement. Achievement na yun. My feedback is constructive. My potential is predetermined. Iba kasi is pag sinasabihan sila na mali yung ginawa mo, nasasaktan sila. Yun yung fixed mindset. Yung pag may growth mindset ka, mas ma-appreciate mo na may mga tao na magbibigay ng feedback sa ginagawa mo. Kasi hindi nga natin pwedeng sabihin na alam natin lahat. There are people that might see some mistakes that can be corrected in our past. And we should accept that. So sa PSIT naman, you will experience a lot of revisions, a lot of correction and feedback. All you have to do is to open your mind with a growth mindset para ma-fix lahat ng dapat i-fix. Because if you'll be sticking on the fixed mindset, wala tayong magagawa dyan. You'll have to, kumbaga, babalik at babalik na yung pagkakamali. It's going to be a repetitive failure or mistake. So, walang growth. Okay? So, let's go back to, okay, the question. Sige, Dorothy. So, the second question was, ano yung pinaka gusto ko na profession sana na hindi nangyari? The answer is, maging doktor. Really wanted to become a pediatrician. But sad to say, during that time na about to graduate na ako actually graduate na ako ng high school, my mother told me na hindi kaya talaga pag-aral ako ng medicine kasi I have to go to Cebu kasi wala pa noong medical school dito sa Davao. So I have to fly to Cebu para mag-aral doon kasi pa masyadong mahal mag-med school. So, yun. That's why nag-IT ako. Okay. Trivia time. What subject that I hate the most? Ano yung pinaka-hate na subject ko ever since? Sige. Type in your answer. Okay, majority wins math. Mathematics. I don't like math. Pero bakit ako, I hate math? Bakit ko na-survive ang PSIT? Ay, Filipino. God. Later on, ano, sa mga next na to ng mga chat, mag-chika pa about Filipino. Ako'y pa rin. Ako, math and then Filipino. Second hate na ko. And then, ako makulbaan kong Filipino na subject. So, math, I'm not good in numbers. But I survived. So, I graduated sa University of Southeastern Philippines. So, it's a state university. So, you know already that you have the idea of what's the culture in the school. So, everything talaga is we are trained to become independent learners. So, mathematics was so crucial at that time, but I survived. So, next question. What was my dream job after college? Yeah, key in your question. So, I graduated Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, but what was my dream job after I graduated college? So, ano ba yung pinakagusto ko sana na trabaho? Hindi sana, but actually nangyari talaga siya. Kasi pinagplanuhan. What was my dream job after graduating college? So na yung answer, teacher, police, web programmer, gaming creator. Grabe. Who else? Wala pa yung nakatama. Computer teacher, IT instructor. Wala pa yung PIDEA. Ay! Ano yung PIDEA nila? Computer programmer, wala pa yung nakatama. Programmer. Computer programmer. Manga drawer na, pangit itong drawer. Wala pa yung nakatama. Clue. Hindi siya related sa kuang job ay sa kuang course. And clue na po, during that time, sikat kay siya na trabaho. Pag ngayon kang muna siya ang kanyang trabaho ko, wow, nurse, no? Programmer, no? Lawyer, no? Chef, encoder. Wow, natawag ko sa encoder. Sige, the answer is, Jepway, tama. Crodili TL. My dream job was to become a call center agent on a particular call center company. It's actually in Lana because it's a technical call center um, business. Kumbaga BPO. Technical siya. Si Jeff ba nagtuturo. So, nanong gusto na ako dyan mag-call center at that time? Number one, I really thought that bagay ko dito because tabian ko, kabalo po kami ng English. And then, it's somehow related to my my degree because they are actually dealing with networking devices. So, my IT at the same time I'm talking. So that was my dream job. And I've been there for 3.5 years. 3 years straight na walang absent. So I really love the job. I earned a lot. But let's connect, di ba, nandito yung ano, what is the connection of growth mindset to BSIT? So, ang dami na natin na-discuss kanina about my job, my dream job, my hated na course, na hated subject was ang gusto kong job, no? So, pero may iba nangyari. But I end up becoming a teacher, which is I don't like ever since. And I did not dream of um, enrolling in a master's school. But when I was in college, my classmates and I were talking, mo proceed kita masters. No, no, hindi ka mag-masters. Eh, luod na kay ang term ato is luod na kaayo mag-eskwela balik kay kapoy maging estudyante. But, but pero ako, kinantong si eskwela ng BSIT, that's college degree, baccalaureate degree. I also took Masters in Information Technology. Nag-Masters po ko for Education. Tapos, nagkuha ko early units education and I wanted to study more. Because I thought na dati, pag after mo graduate ng college, that's the end of your academic journey. Kumbaga, doon na matatapos yung school. Hindi pala. Because as you grow older, you wanted to learn more. And that's what we have to think now as students. Do not put yourself in a very controlled na environment. Kumbaga, huwag niyo ikahon yung sarili niyo na hindi na ako matututo. That's why we are here. Your teachers, instructional coaches, will help you or will guide
Live.
you to do your best and then para ma-achieve yung higher achievement na gusto nyo maabot later. So, that's the connection of growth mindset and the SIT program. It's all about your how you set your mind. So, because I actually saw several posts on Facebook, so na nagsasabi na ang hirap daw ng IT. Wala pong course na hindi mahirap. All courses, even education, na sinasabing ang dali-dali. No, it's very hard. How about hospitality management and HR or HRM? Mahirap din yun kasi you have to have the skill to cook, to entertain, to create events. If you don't have that talent, good luck. Wala pong madali na kurso. But you have to set your mind. Pag sinimulan mo ganitong ang DSIT, you have to think that you have to finish this. Kumbaga, aabot tayo sa finish line. So stay away from fixed mindset and we have to move on to growth mindset. Okay? So that's why I wanted na
Mute mo lang gamit.
if possible, all of you will get the cum laude achievement. So last time nagsabi na, cum laude, parang hirap naman. So this is not the perfect time that because we all started na. So all you have to do is to be very conscious with your grades. At the same time, you have to you give your best every time, not be complacent. So you have to ask your teachers. As of now, it's really easy for us to communicate because we have an online platform. On. So this is now your activity. So I will post this activity later. So you post your answer or upload your answer in the or encode rather your answer in the comment section. Okay? So kung pwede lang, kunwari isang comment lang sa lahat ng task. Huwag na kayo maglagay ng multiple comments. Okay? Para hindi masyadong marami yung babasahin. So, first is list 10 reasons why you enroll, hindi enroll, why you enroll in the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Then list 5 reasons why you enroll in the Central College. Then ask one BCC DSID alumni to assess the items in the list. For this third na instruction, you have to put the link of the profile of the alumni doon sa post niyo. So again, in one post, nandoon na yung 10 reasons, 5 reasons, at saka yung link ng profile. Okay? Then your assessment is, this is not the graded part. So, compose a narrative that will present the following. Your perception about BSIT before I entered college, my perception of BSIT after conducting the interview with an alumni. And then lastly, encode your answer in the provided worksheet, which will be uploaded. I will give you the worksheet later. Okay? Sige. So that ends um, my discussion. So mic on please. Let's now proceed to discussion. Sige. I'll ask so ano po i-ask? Sige. Okay. So I'll ask this question. Who among you here still in the fixed mindset? And then why is it that you're on that particular stage? Sige natin. And let's be honest because I wanted to know na this is it's not expected naman that after the discussion you change your mindset to growth mindset. So it's a continuing process. So let's see. Who will answer? So answer the question. Who among you here are still on growth or fixed mindset? So growth mindset na lahat. Okay. So here's my question. Next question. I'll choose Joshua. Joshua, are you still on growth or fixed mindset? Joshua, mic on please. Asan si Joshua? Joshua, are you still there? Joshua Andrew Lanza. Sige. Fixed or growth mindset? Please turn on the mic. Kasi naman si Joshua. Joshua? Ay, nag-out na. Sige, I'll choose another. Hoy! Okay, I'll choose another person. Jay. Ayaw mag-out ha. Magpatawagon yung pangalan. Just turn on your mic. Jay. Jay Ramiliano. Sorry ka Jay Davis. Ramiliano. Jay, growth or fix?
So dunggan sir.
Oh yeah. Loud and clear.
Ano sir? No, fixer.
Fixed. Okay. Can you share to us why is it that you still have fixed mindset? What are your fears or factors or ano man? Ano fixed mindset ka man?
Ano
Teacher?
sir kanang Pwede Bisaya, sir.
Pwede kayo. Pwede kayo.
Sige, sir.
Makasuot makatag
Ano,
Bisaya
sir?
dire. Kasuot ang Bisaya tanan. Sige. Go dira.
Sige, sir. Ano, sir, daghan ko struggle sa related sa karon, sir, pero ay daghan yung struggle about sa computer and
Mm.
sa pag kanang answer sa about sa Java or basta related sa mga subjects, sir, niya struggle ko, sir, and una-una kung di na ako kaya ang ana, pero nag-continue gapon ko og ano, sir, na tuon unsa akong pamaagi na ana, sir.
Okay. So si Jay Laminiano, yung problem is that, hey, welcome back Joshua. Joshua. So si Jay Laminiano, yung struggle with computer. Muna nga, wala, naka-feel siguro siya, wala, nag-VSIT ko, pero wala ko equipment. Saan man niya siya pag-survive? Sige. Then, nagbanggit siya Java. So, nag-overthink na siya because ang Java is second semester pa na siya sa first year. So, so that is why, okay, do not ever think na mag-expect inyong teacher sa IT na kabalunan mo dyan o sa subject. That's why ganito nga nagtuon ka because masipag na-advance sa inyo sa programming. Hindi man pwede nga ikaw advance ko sa uban kay bago pa lang magsabay jud mo ana og progress. So that's why it's very important na naa jud permanente sa klase or makipag-communicate mo with your teacher. Na. Thank you for that, Jay Ramilian. Okay, now let's go back to Joshua. Ganun sa fix or growth.
Ano po yung
Sige, bundan. So, fix or growth. Diba? What's your answer? Sige, turn on your mic, Joshua.
oh,
Sige. Fix or growth?
fix?
O fix. Why?
Growth, sir. Growth.
Gusto nyo so,
Growth.
final answer.
Growth.
Fix, growth. O, sige na, growth man. Bago lang na siya na growth or daan na siya na growth?
Bago lang, sir, tong grade 12.
Atong later. So, what happened? Ganun na, ano ka, transition ka to growth
Nag-type po
mindset.
kami ng NC2, sir. Programming.
Oh, very good. And what happened?
Oh, nakapasa. Nakapasa, sir. So, may portion na lang po na ako, sir. Padayon na lang.
Sige. So, just like Joshua here, ano siya NC2 for programming. So, i-pursue niya ang BSIT. But that was the first, kumbaga, advantage to niya. Now, the challenge now of Joshua is that saan niya pag-sustain na mapasar niya ang other subjects sa college even though na siya advanced knowledge sa programming. Because it's not all about programming. You have a lot of subjects na hindi siya programming related. Just like this one, this is a major subject sa IT. But we will not talk about programming here. We will talk about concepts of research, IT research. Yan. So, ma-challenge kan si Joshua because it could be that ang gusto ni Joshua is technical. Pero, the concept of IT is not just for programming. Daghan siya concept, daghan siya aspect. Networking, multimedia, we have systems development, we have systems analysis, we have mathematics. Kana. So, daghan. So, importante nga, masustain niya na. So, it doesn't mean na siya NC2, sure na napasar na siya. Okay? So, another question. Ito ta kay Mary Grace. Hi, Mary Grace. Hello, hello, hello. Mic on, please. So, fix or
Morning,
growth?
sir.
Good morning. Fix or growth?
Teacher. Kay
Fix.
nakuha ko sir nga ay na grade 11 sir yes sir ay kung dito ay
Hmm. Huwag na problema sa internet kay Mary Grace, no? Could that be one of the reasons ng fix imuhang gipili? Magputol-putol ka, miss. So Mary Grace, question lang, no? Do you have any background sa IT
naman sir
na
naka-take na po ko and
sa programming?
yes sir
Okay. So very good. So ask a question si PJB. Si first name ni PJB gani. Is it possible no next time that your screen name should be your real name di para ma-recognize ka mo ha? Si PJB. Sa first name mo ma'am?
Princess Jane po
Si Princess. Sige, Princess. Growth or fix? Fix. Okay. Ano naman?
kay ako'y nalit IT sir but gusto ko makalearn pa dyan ano sir
Dapat growth na na. So, growth na na siya. So, again ha, pag may tag-fix gani, yun ka dyan nga, wa ko'y pag-asa ani nga course. Kana siya is, that's the fixed mindset. Wala, mas eskwela lang ko kay para ingnon na ako'y, kanina na ako sa eskwela, or makabaon ko. Kung wala may baon, so, that's the thinking emotion sa fixed mindset. But growth mindset, nagliso jud ko as in ako lang wala ko kabalo ngano na ako diri pero gusto ko magkabalo gusto ko matuto that's the growth mindset and that's how we enter as your instructional coach ang kung kato mga wala kabalo o kato mga na-confuse pa na may mga doubts kami ang bahala para ma-realize niyo na muna siya ang buhaton. So just like one way ka ng sheep o si shepherd, di ba? Ang shepherd naman siya ang nagakuan sa karnero. Kamo ang mga karnero. Kami ang shepherd. So, pag ang karnero gani, guys siya pulo, ugawa siya sa fence, hindi siya matukoy sa shepherd. Kasi may tabo. Kasi kalaban niya sa sheep, di ba kay wolf, man wolf. So, kauna siya wolf. Katong wolf, muto siya ang kanang kuan mahitabo nga katong wala kaunon siya sa iyang frustrations wala makuan siya kanang wala na mapariwala na iyang kinabuhi or wala naman mamatay na siya so that's why it's a collaborative process kamo nga first year batch you have to stay closer as one when we heal as one we learn as one you have to stay closer as one nga naman masipag wala ta sa face-to-face sa classroom. Kunwari, inyong classmate nalibog. Kunwari, absent po or I cannot be reached because I'm busy. Pag naamoy concern, dito yun na dapat ninyo i-post ato ang groups. Never ever na mag-chat sa teacher. Okay, nga naman. Because, pag nag-chat mo sa teacher, and then it concerns about academic, your question might be the same with others. How can you be helped or how can others help you? Kung si teacher lang, kung duwi ko makareply kay I'm so busy Jude, naadi kay ko kaya ni Joshua, kaya ni Mary, kabalo sa programming, kabalo di sa unsaon to. So you can connect, you can actually create conversation in our groups. That's why everything should be there. Wala tayo group chat. Kaya useless ang group chat yan, na-ending na lang ka ng joke-joke. So, dito ka sa groups. Yan na siya. So, that is why ang tawag ni kay collaborative learning. Dati man good kay maningkamot kasi mo sarili. But this time is ang collaborative is not necessarily nanundong ka, but you're actually trying to do conversation or discussion with your classmate. And mas ma-happy dyan kung makita ko sa tawagan ng Facebook groups na nag-discuss mo dito
You don't watch the research.
about sa kanang na kanang about sa kanang inyong klase. Classmate, kung sila ito itong kuha ganina, wala ko kasabot ito nga part, kana dapat inyong buhaton. And wala naman siya, it's not actually new because sa ato ang Facebook, di ba, patay na, may post of memes. Di ba, kay nagkakuha ito na ng conversation at as 100 plus conversation just talking about that meme. It's the same strategy or method used now. There will be lectures, and then those lectures, inyo nga siyang mag-converse mo sa baba at mga lecture din. We're now discussing. Okay. Kung na yung maulawon dere, it's now time to go out from your shell, and then you have to reach out, not just to me or to your instructional coaches, but to your classmates as well. Okay, so, yung ano itong klase, no, next time, maghimo ko ruleta. May ruleta ng kapalaran. So, spin ako si ruleta, and then that time is, kung kisa pilihan, dito na ko ilabay ang questions. You have to get ready. Then, regarding the eyes sa katong kuan, katong inyong Google, ay nadawat na email for Google Drive. So, sa Google Drive ninyo, nanay ka folders dito. One is CC101 and the other one is CC102. So, sa CC101, that's our class. It's for introduction to computing. So, later, mag-post ko atong worksheet. You have to create a copy of that worksheet and then you save it dito sa inyong folder sa CC101. Then, dito na po yung answeran using Google Drive. Tapos, pag-save, no need to save because automatically, pag Google Drive man siya, automatic siya mag-save. So, you can have the offline and online mode sa Google Drive. Kung ready na mo submit, then you turn on the offline online mode, then submit na siya. So, in this manner, malesen na to ng mga wala inyong mga files. No? Kaya dito naman siya online. So, yan lang siya. And I will also communicate with your other subjects, Gen Ed and inyong minor subjects to do also the Google Drive. So, dito na siya tamin. Then, kasi familiar Discord dire sa inyong mga gamers dira. What's up? Discord. Because, si Mark Anthony, because maybe I will try my best na familiar to Jeffway, sure. I will try my best na next session is mag-Discord ka because yun din sila dyan is mas makatipid o load ang Discord. Yes, sir. Tama ba, Jay? Less on data, sir. Very good. So, mas nice siya. So, for those who are at home, mas klaro po ang team. Sige, I'll try my best nga this week. Magtuon ko Discord. I'm not a gamer. Nag-try ko og kanang ML. And wala siya ka, my God. Parang pila na ka-season, uninstall na ako. Dili ko gamer nga tao. But I tried it before. You can actually look for the video wherein nakidula ni sa muang kanang estudyante last year during the IT day. Luoy kay ko kay ilaw gitabangan kay Chu ako ang karakter. Napakahayo. But anyways, so kana siya. Then, ayun ako pa na ng Among Us. So, I will try my best na mag-Discord. So for those who are here, install the Discord na applications in cell phone or in computer. Then I will update you on what we'll do next time. Okay? So, Uh, Please get in touch with or be updated in our group. So later on, maybe this afternoon, I will post the. Wait, thank you so great things. I will upload the the worksheet and also other details. Okay. So I'm gonna take question before we end this session. Okay, thank you so much. Busy tayo as in birthday busy. Thank you sa greetings. Sa kato. Sige, kung wala na question, we'll end up this session. Don't forget the assignment, okay? The activity and the assessment. The activity is due on this Saturday. Kato, yun mag-post ang kuan. Kani siya. Katong assignment na maghimo mong essay is due on Saturday. So, my deadline is every Saturday, ha? Not Friday. Because I know, dagyan pa kayo buhaton sa yung Gen Ed. Di na po ko gusto ng saw-saw. Anyway, Saturday, di mo po na ako na ma-check on Friday. But Saturday, di na siyang deadline. Deadline is 11:59 in the evening. That's it. Always na ko na siya nga deadline, 11:59 Saturday. So pag mag 12:01 na siya, the Sunday, mag-deduct na ko og points, ha? Okay, so sobra na po ng class. Again, you have to look for an alumni, you have to interview, if you have, of course, interview ng alumni. Yeah, portal for the Gen Ed, mag-post ko later. Anyways, mo may nusan, di mo sala na to. Don't worry about your first day class sa Gen Ed. So as of this moment, wala ako na din mag-klase sa, no? Then, wala ko may klase sa uban yung subjects. Tomorrow will be your class with Ma'am Eden Butcho. I already uploaded the book, katong wala guidebook for programming for C++. You can download that. That's already in katong ITE resources na dito. Okay? So, if that will be all, goodbye and see you online for this week and see you on the next synchronous class next Monday. Okay? Bye.
Ay,